Hi you guys, it's Miss Barry. Who else? Okay you guys, I want to do this quick video. It probably won't be quick knowing me, but hopefully it will. Basically, this video is about, I'm not naming any names. Of course I'm gonna put the book here and let you guess what this video is about. But I'm not going to say the name because I just don't want to say the name. But anyways, I'm talking about this right now. We're talking about the big name brand hair schools to go to. And this just happens to be one of them. Let me just talk about this place for a second. I applied to go there 5 years ago. I wasn't sure was financial aid going to cover me for most of it or not. And let's just say I know a handful of people that went there. A couple of my cousins went there. A whole bunch of my friends did. I think about 6 people. I think I know about 6 people that went there. Probably more than 6. I know a lot of people. But, so yeah. I wanted to get the piece of paper so I can read it off here and be correct with it. Tuition there is $18,360. Wow. You got to put $100 down. Your kit $1,500. So altogether, that's $19,960, not plus tax. So it says plus tax. They didn't add the tax on there. So basically what you're going to be paying around going to this particular place, not going to say the name like I said, you're going to be paying for the brand school. I'll say brand school. You're going to be paying about $23,000 up to about $26,000 just to go to a name brand school. And I really wanted to go there because everybody was like, oh, this brand school's where it's at and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, it's a great school, don't get me wrong. Everybody there was polite to me because I get my hair done there sometimes. Well, not recently, but back in the past. And I was like, I think I'm going to join there, you know. I'm like, I just really hope financial aid covers me, you know. I'm just hoping and praying. And like I said, I joined for a couple days and I canceled it. I got my $100 back because financial aid does not cover a lot. And some people was talking to me like my parents sat me down. And actually one of my friends, my mom's friend, as well as my friend, she's in her 30s. She's an RN. She was telling me, you need to go on RN, you know. RNs make some good money. Which they do. They make about $30 an hour or more. She does anyway, So she sat me down a different time, was like, why are you going to pay them $20,000 or more just to go to cosmetology school? And I really didn't think about it. It didn't hit me because I was so fascinated with the glitz and the glamour and of just the whole school. I didn't think about, hey, that's a lot of money you have to pay back. Okay, financial aid will cover you for $2,000 to the most. I mean, I think the most they cover you in financial aid is $3,000. I think the people that I talked to about my financial aid was, they said $3,000 to the most. And they give you little checks when you're in the school, but they don't tell you. If it's not a grant you gotta pay that back. I mean, you can file it on your tax and everything, but you gotta pay that back. So they don't tell you stuff like that. And I just want you guys to be aware of stuff like that. Just because it's a brand school, don't think that it's better than any other school out there, because it's not. It might seem like it's better because it's a brand school and a popular school that everybody else go to, but it's no better than a small school. Now that I know, I'm glad. I'm just so glad that I did not join that school. Like I said, I know like a handful of people that went to that school, and they told me after they got out of school, you get a year to pay that back. They don't tell you, if you read the fine print in your contract thing, they tell you you got a year, I think it's a year or a year and a half to pay it back. I mean, to me, that's no time to pay something like that back, considering, you know, you have our bills, you know, to pay. Especially if you have family or kids or anything else, you're not thinking about paying them that big lump sum of money back. So yeah. Sorry, you guys. Sweet tea McDonald's. Love it, love it, love it. But anyways, like I said, I'm not going to be going to that brand school. I really wanted to go to it till reality set in, and I was like, what am I talking about, you know? It's a school up the street from where I live. I can pay $4,000 to go to that school, and that's plus the kid. Everything's in there. $4,000 for everything. I can pay that off like that. Why would I pay a school $20,000? It's actually a little bit more than $20,000, because when they add tax, they add a whole lot of tax. Tax that you never even heard about. When I had joined them, I wish I had the paper. I think I threw it away. I think it was $26,000 with all the tax they add. But yeah, you guys, I just want you guys to be aware that everything that glitz and, you know, that shines and all the glitz and glamour, it's not gold, you know. It's just something that, you know, it's just a brand.
Every mile begins with a single step.
It's just a brand, like I said. That's like if you go to the store and you see, oh, look at this really nice brush. It's $1 for this nice brush. But here's another brush beside it, looks just like the other brush, but it's $1,500. Oh, let's go get the $1,500 brush, just because, you know, it has a little bit shiner, you know, it looks a little better than the other brush. Like, come on now, let's be for real. But I mean, if people can afford the brands, go ahead. I'm not saying don't go to the school at all, but if you can afford the glitz and glamour, go right ahead. But I'm just the type of person, I can't afford the glitz and glamour, so why would I go to a school like that? And it's kind of crazy because when I applied for this brand school that I was telling you guys about, I was also talking to this lady. She's a really nice Christian lady. The hair school that I might go to, well, I probably will end up going to. That's $4,000. She's a Christian lady, and she sat me down. She was so nice. The way she has it, she has a shop in the same place. So it's a small place, but it's right across from where you actually do your book work and all that stuff at. You don't know? Excuse me, you guys. And she actually asked me did I want to go to one of her hair shows, and I should have went, but I was so stuck on the glitz and glamour of things, I decided not to go. And that's like the same time I signed with them, and I wish I didn't do that. And I'm so glad that I got out of the contract before, I think it was a week. You had like a week to get out of the contract. So I'm just really glad I thought about things, and I was like, hey, that's not good for me right now. So once I graduate from the school, whatever school I decide to go to, that would be no more than $4,000 to the most. I don't have to pay anything back, and that's so good. It's a relief off of me. It really is. Even the lady that I was talking to, that's why I might go to her. Like I said, she's a really nice lady. She said she even will help me. I mean, like I said, she's a Christian lady, so she said she'll help me. She said you can work in my shop and be my assistant, answering phones, booking clients, and you can work hands-on with me. And that sounds like the best thing in the world, and I passed it up to go apply for, you know, the bigger school. the expensive school. She said you can work hands-on with me, watch me cut people's hair, and you can help out. You can wash hairs. You don't even have to pay the whole $4,000. That would help pay off the money if you work in the shop with me. And I turned that down, and I feel really bad. And I really hope that she's still offering to do that with me and to help me out like she was trying to do. But yeah, like I said, hopefully she'll allow me to go to her school, you know. Well, hopefully she'll allow me to, you know, work it out with her, the money wise. But yeah, I'd rather pay $4,000 any day over 20-some thousand. Yeah. But anyways, you guys, that's all I wanted to tell you guys. Sorry it's so long. I feel like I need to speed up my videos these days, but I just want you guys to hear what I'm saying, you know. Like I said, I'm not telling you not to go to the bigger brands. Go to them if you can afford it, but if you can't afford it, don't do it. Especially if you're young like I am. I mean, I love doing makeup and hair and stuff like that, but who knows, I might want to be an RN after it's all said and done. Maybe I get sick of doing hair and makeup and I just want to do it as a hobby, and at least I didn't pay $20,000 to do something as a hobby, you know, than to make it my official job, you know, career. So yeah, so that's all I want to tell you guys. Before I leave you guys, I wanted to just give a shout out to Bailey. Oh my God, I so forgot her last name. Hook. I'm sorry, Hook. Bailey Hook. I'm gonna put a link somewhere in here. Definitely to shout out to her. She's always shouting me out on a video. I noticed that, and I thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is my shout out to you. Love you guys so much. Talk to you later. Peace.